Hey everybody, this is Clars with HireGoodCoders.com, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Linux environment. Let's get started. Alright, I've created this install guide to walk us through the steps needed to install all the tools. We're going to start off with Node, and pretty much to do all these we're going to need Terminal. Also, I want to note that I have a test so you can see if you have the program installed already, in which case you could just skip the install for that one. We're going to be using terminal, so it'll either be right here or you can type. All right, once the terminal loads, we're going to go ahead and test to see if I have Node. And this is a clean install, so it's not going to have anything, but Node -- version and can't be found. All right, so we're going to go ahead through the process on this one. We're going to just do each one of these lines one at a time, and I'm going to always stop the video after they start running and just cut back in when they finish. So that way we can save some time. So we'll do our apt update, type in the password, and then it's going to start, and we'll be back in a second. All right, that's completed. So let's go ahead and do the next command here. So we'll run this. And this command doesn't need any interaction, so it'll go ahead and run on its own. So we'll come back as soon as that finishes. All right, that's finished. So now we can go ahead and do the next one. All right, and this one's gonna ask us if we really want to add this, and we do. So we'll push enter to continue, and then it's gonna go ahead and install that, and we'll come, oh, so that's all ready. So we're gonna go ahead and do the apt-get update again. And we'll come back in just a second. All right, that's finished running. So now we'll actually get to installing Node.js. And it's going to tell us it's going to use 17.8 meg of space. Are we okay with that? Go ahead and hit Y and push enter. And then we'll come back as soon as this one's finished. All right, and that's finished. So let's go ahead and test to make sure that that worked. So again, we're going to go ahead and enter node -- version. And now we can see Node is installed. I'm going to go ahead and clear this screen for the next section. So enter clear. All right. Next one is going to be Yeoman, Grunt, and Bower. So we can test those really quick. So Yo-V and Grunt-V and Bower-V. And we don't have any of them, so we'll go ahead and install those next. And those will go automatically without any interactions. We'll come back as soon as that's done. All right, once that's finished, let's go ahead and test. So Yo-V, and give it a second here. And they're asking us if we want to help make it better. We'll say N. And next grunt. All right, and Bower. So those look like they're all good. We're going to go ahead and do a clear again. All right, next is Ruby. So let's go ahead and test for that. So Ruby-V. And we don't have it. And I just want to point out that there's 1.8 and 1.9. Those are outdated versions. So I just updated my document to use the Ruby version manager, and we'll go install the latest version of Ruby, which is 2.1.0 at the time of this video. So we'll start here. And we'll come back when that finishes. All right. Moving on. We'll come back when that finishes as well. All right. Now to install the Ruby volume version manager, excuse me. And we'll come back when this completes. All right, and it's asking for the password, so I'm going to enter my password in and then push enter. All right, and it's asking for the password again. All right, that's finished. So moving on. Oh, looks like they tell us that we should run this. All right, now we'll push the up arrow twice. All right. And we'll come back as soon as this is finished. All right, and we'll come back as soon as this is done. All right. And last one for Ruby here. And then we'll test it. Excellent. Next is going to be Compass. So let's go ahead and clear our screen again. And we know we don't have this because we just installed the Ruby, so there's no need to check. Gem, install, Compass. And we'll come back as soon as that's done. All right, that's finished. So let's go ahead and do another clear and move down to installing Git. So we'll do the test, git -- version. All right, and then we'll start the install. Oh, gotta push enter here to accept that. And then we'll come back as soon as this is finished. All right, that's finished. Let's go ahead and install Git. And say yes. And then we'll come back as soon as this is finished. All right, that's finished. So let's go ahead and configure Git. So we'll put our name in. in the strings, and then we'll do our email, and you can use strings or not because there's no space. All right, let's go ahead and give that a test. Git dash dash version. All right, let's go ahead and clear, and we're going to start on the Java. Java dash version. All right, and then we'll do. All right, the next is installing Java. So we'll do Java dash version. Paste that. And then it'll ask us to add, enter, to go ahead. Do our apt-get update. And we'll come back when that's done. All right, and then we'll install Java. And we'll come back when this completes. All right, so it launched a installer with some questions. We're going to say, okay, and do you agree? Yes, we do. It's going to continue to install now, so we'll come back when that gets done. All right, looks like an error was returned when it's trying to install the browser plugin, but that should be okay. So we'll run Java version, and got 1.7 going. All right, so now the next step is to go download PHP Storm. So we'll open that. We'll click the Get Now. And then we'll go ahead and save it to the drive. And then what we're going to do is we're going to extract this. Yeah, we'll just extract it here, and we'll come back when that completes. All right, and that completed extracting, and we're going to take this folder, and we're actually going to cut it, and then Control L, and we're going to go to User, Share. This is so that everyone can have access to this program, and oh, we're going to have to escalate to administrator. So terminal, let's do a clear. We'll do a sudo NAU tab. That will complete Nautilus for you. Oh. And then Control L, user share, and I should have that in my clipboard still, so paste. That installs that for everyone. Now all we have to do is run it. We're going to do that from the terminal. So let's go ahead and close this. And we can close that window. And you can see right here, extract to user share, execute, and then we'll pin it to our launcher. So I'm going to close this window as well. All right, we're going to need to run it. So let's clear this again. And what we're going to do is we're going to execute it. So /user /share capital P bin phpstorm.sh, push enter. It's going to go ahead and launch it. And we'll wait for that to open. All right, it's asking us if we want to do an import, and we don't have anything to import, so we're going to say OK. And then next, it should ask us about the license, so we'll evaluate, say OK, and then we're going to accept, OK, and then I'm going to cut to it being open. All right. Now that it's opened, you'll see that it appears on the launcher. And you can set this up however you want. So, okay. Go ahead and right click this. Oh, it's creating a launcher script for us. Hold on. That must be a new feature. Ah ha ha! There it is. And lock the launcher. Now we can go ahead and close that. And you notice it's still on our launcher. And we can just click there now. Oh, yeah, that's the terminal's done now. And we can just click our launcher and it will start from there now. And that concludes this video.